Peace. Good morning to all. Hope all is well. Hope y'all's morning commute going a little bit better than mine. So, unfortunately, I got this thing where I'll be looking up stuff on the internet, right? And it could be random stuff. Typically, hopefully, it's something that'll help me, right? So I was looking up stuff about parental rights, father rights, etc., etc. Now, some people may be hip to the game, and so for you, this don't necessarily count. So we'll share this information to people who may not know, or people who may be going through the struggle right now. So in most, I'm not going to say most, but I believe it's in most, so I'm going to say most. In most states, if you are not married to the woman and she has a child, although you could be the biological father, although they will hit you up for child support, you are what they call the punitive father. So they'll acknowledge you from a financial punitive state. So like you have to provide some type of support for the child. It could be through court order. You don't have to sign a birth certificate. She could say, hey, such and such is the dad, and boom, get the ball rolling, fill out the paperwork. Now they on your ass for child support. So it's a cold game, man. It's really cold. So also, in some situations, if you were married to the woman, then you'll get a divorce. But then she ends up pregnant like right after. Let's say she was cheating or whatever the case may be. Long story short, you can still be accused to be the father of the child and still have to pay, whatever your alimony child support is. Like, it's a real cold ass game. And so they keep it separate in regards to like custody v. child support. So a lot of people, most people with common sense are like, well, yo, if you're going to hit me up for child support and acknowledge me as the father, how the hell is it that I don't have any rights? So I'm like father enough to pay, but not father enough to have any say-so in my child's life or to even see my child? Because like, it's a gaggle of people, gaggle of dads who are paying child support and have no rights to see their child. So it's almost like you putting your money in a checking account that's getting spent by somebody else, but you obligated to put money in that account. Man, it's a cold game. So I'm going to tell y'all like somebody told me, one of my OGs years ago. He said, look, man, I don't care what you do in life, but what you need to do is get a parenting plan. You need to do that like ASAP. Is it going to cost you money? Yes. Is it going to be legal fees, yada, yada? Yes. But you much rather have it and have that on paper and have it documented than not have it, and she get to say or do whatever she wants to for X amount of years, and you just got to roll with the punches because you ain't got no legal paper documentation that's backing you up. And no truer words have been spoken, man. Because my situation wasn't the best. It sure as shit was not the worst, though. Because I got some brothers who I've seen and talked to, and I'm like, oh, that's what happened? I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't. So for everybody who's going through the struggle, particularly fathers, yo, man, do what you need to do. Put whatever money you need to put to the side. Make that happen, man. Get your paperwork tight. That way you can get involved in your child's life. Now, this is not for the women who are actively trying to get the fathers to be a part of their child's life and the dad ain't doing it. The same for the dads who don't want to be involved in their child's life for whatever reason. That just makes you a sorry ass dude, but that's a video for another day. If you're a man trying to be involved in your child's life, go about it the right way, the legal way, and go ahead and get done what you need to get done, man. Because at the end of the day, the only person who's suffering from you not being in your child's life is your child. If you got to suck it up and deal with the child's mom so you can see your child, then it's going to be what it's going to have to be. Because it ain't about you. At the point where your child is now here, it quit being about you a while ago. Just saying, man. Get your game up.